Okay, good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube Daily Double. Today we're finishing the fourth parak of Maaser Sheni, Parak Dalid, Mishnayos Yud Aleph and Yud Beis. Mishnah Yud Aleph says, "Hamotzi kliv kasel alav kuf korban." Right? He finds in ancient times they actually still archaeologists have found these still small earthenware pottery that actually have letters, Hebrew letters on them. So they used to write kuf for a korban, meaning it was hektish. Mem Maaser, mem is Maaser. Maaser Sheni, Dalit would be Demai. You're not sure if it's Maaser. Tet would be Tevel. Tevel is for sure you didn't take off Truma's Maaser. And Taf would be for Truma. They would mark all these utensils that they would keep. They would store these holy things in them. Hayukosin Tet Tachas Truma. They didn't want the non-Jews to know that they were involved in mitzvah, so they would just write the first initial, so they wouldn't know. So they wouldn't know what it was, but the enemies would not know. Rabbi Yossi Omer Kulam Shemos B'nei Adam Heim. We could assume that tough, if you see tough on a kli, it just stood for someone's name. Tough. Is there a man's name with tough? I don't know. A ted is Tuvia. Here he says Kuf is Kad, Dal Daniel. They're all names of people. Amar Yossi. Even if you found, even if it actually says the word truma on it and it's full of fruits, we assume what's inside is chulin. We could assume that last year it had peros truma, and he took it out and ate it. And this year he didn't wipe off the word truma, and therefore these peros are chulin over here, and he could partake of them. We don't assume it's truma. We don't pass on Rabbi Yossi. I'll explain why we pass on Rabbi Yossi and Ian Mitzion in the next year. Yud Beis Omer Lebno Maaser Sheni Bezav Zu. He says the Maaser Sheni is in the corner of a room or something like that. Umatzav Bezav Acharis. He finds not in the right corner, the left corner. Harei Lechulin. We don't assume it got moved. We assume it's something else, and it's chulin. Hayasha Mana Umasam Asayim. He says there's $100 worth of Maaser Sheni in one place. He goes and finds $200 worth Hashar Chulin. We assume something else was added. We don't assume the whole thing was taken away. It's all chulin. We assume half of it is Maaser Sheni and half is chulin. Masayim, he says there's $200 worth. Umatzah money, only if it's $100 worth. I'll call Maaser. We don't assume again that both were taken away. We assume that one was taken away and that what was left is Maaser Sheni. That is the opinion. This is actually machlokes in the Gemara and Beitza, but this seems to be a stam mishnah over here, and it seems to be the halacha follows that. We don't say mana munach. We don't say akol nutal, everything is taken. We say mana munach, mana mutal. For those of you familiar with the Beitza. I hope you enjoyed today's share. Stay tuned for Ian Mitzion. We talk more about Mishnah Yud Aleph coming up next.